Hey y'all. Y'all come in. Come in. Happy Friday. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Camper. I'm not about to come here. I'm not about to do that this morning. Y'all come in. Come in, good people. Come in, good people. Like, share, and subscribe this video. Happy Friday. Shout out to all my workers. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to all my viewers. Shout out to everybody. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. Y'all come in. This woman don't scam the Social Security. That's why they ain't got no money. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Get your time. Get you some hot coffee. Get you some coffee. You don't want no coffee. Get what you want. Get what you want, okay? Y'all come on in. Come on in. All right, y'all. While y'all coming in, let me go up here and do this right quick. Stop looking over there, Camper. Being nosy. I'm gonna see you over there with Patricia. Keep it up. See you over there with Patricia and Will. Y'all come on, come in, come in. Camper, go back outside. Go back outside. Y'all come in, good people. Come on in, good people. Woman don't scan Social Security, y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all know I had to go in the house for me. Let me put my glasses on. Happy Friday, y'all. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, chat? Oh, you can hear my voice. What's up, y'all? Woman don't. What's up, BP? What's up, y'all? What's up, baby? What's up? Y'all, the woman don't scan. She don't scam Social Security. She don't scam Social Security and blame it on her children and the police. We got to talk about. We got to talk about that, y'all. She scammed Social Security and turn on her children and the police, call them the devil. Now you know I got to talk about that this morning. I'm sorry, you too. I got to put my comedy on this thing now. I got to. Y'all. Yeah, here they go right here. Hold on. There go Minnie, tell everybody hey. There go Minnie, and there go Camper, honey. There go Camper, child. Everybody know Camper. Thank you. Y'all, I got to tell y'all about this woman. This woman done scam Social Security out of all their money. And that's why we can't, that's why they don't want to give us our Social Security check. Cause that lady had 38 different Social Security cards. 48 IDs, 16 credit cards, turned around and turned on her children, called the children the devil, and then she turned around and called the then she called the police the devil. So what that make her? I'm sorry, yo. Let me see what BP. I know BP said something. Oh, so it's somebody little grandbaby going to jail today for scam. You ain't hear about that? BP. BP. Y'all didn't hear about that later on the news? She from Texas. She was running a scam operation. She the one was took her kids an hour away from her house to the gas station, shot all the kids to survive. Uh, called the police while she was doing it, and then blamed, talk about her. They said, "Why did you do it?" Said that she was gonna do it before they do it. Y'all didn't hear about that? And said that she said the children was the devil and the police was the devil. So what that make her, y'all? I'm just gonna leave it like that. Y'all didn't hear about that? Woo, child. I see why people can't get their Social Security and they trying to cut, they losing money off these scammers. Wow, y'all didn't heard what God, Lee Hunter. Coffee. This coffee. Yeah, this coffee. I'm sorry. I just woke up with me and the dogs. Hold on. That's that good old Folgers, baby. That's that Folgers coffee. That's that Folgers. It makes her correct. Right. That's what I'm saying. That ain't right. That ain't right. And I'm not about to. And she's sitting there with all that, them wigs on her head. I ain't about to say nothing nice about that woman. That woman, she got little kids to survive. Oh, you making tea? Oh, okay. I need to start drinking tea instead of coffee. I drink too much coffee. But they coffee good this morning, baby, the way they wind blowing out here. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all people stop scamming this Social Security office because older people need their money. They need their money. They don't work so hard all these many years for y'all to be trying to take their money from them. So stop scamming the government so we can get our little piece of check that we getting, them piece of little check that we getting. It ain't no whole lot of money, but if we work for it, give me, I don't care for $100, send me my $100. Send me my $100, send me my money. But that, yeah, she scammed the government. How you scam the government and get away with the government? How you scam the government? Using fake IDs. Y'all start letting everybody, look at him, people. Start letting everybody do your taxes. Start letting everybody do your income tax. I can't cuss like I want to, but it gonna fall back on y'all. It's gonna fall. I know you. They say you're gonna get 13,000 back and 14,000 back. When internal revenue finishes with you adding and subtracting and dividing, you might well go on to do what you got to do. And that lady knows she got caught, y'all. She got caught with her steam operation, and then she gonna play crazy when she get locked up. I'm not feeling sorry for her. I'm not. Grandma not feeling sorry for her. You can feel sorry for her, but not me. Yeah, y'all. Drove her kids an hour. She drove her kids an hour away. All for her kids. The oldest one was 13. The youngest one was 3. She drove all out, woke them kids up like they sleep at 2:49 in the morning in Texas. Take them to a gas station. You ain't crazy. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You just got caught. That's all that is. You just got caught. That's all that. Caught and paranoid at the same time. Let me put my glasses on. Let me put my glass. I'm trying not to put on my glasses, y'all. You're gonna owe them money. Yeah, she gonna owe it. That's why she said. And then she said that devil. The police asked her, well, why did you call us if we the devil? And she said, I don't want to talk about it. She trying to plead insanity. Ain't nothing wrong with that woman. Anybody call the police, ain't nothing wrong with you. So find you another trick, okay? It ain't gonna work. They gave her a $15 million bond. They gonna drop that bond though. What's up, Teresa? Huh. She had 38. She had 38 Social Security cards, some with her name on it. That girl had a big fine house and a Tesla. A Tesla was a car that I didn't even know what a Tesla. I knew what them cars were that come up on the side. I just didn't know the name of it. Grandma just didn't know the name of it. Sure can't. I'm not about fit. I'm not fat. About to. And she got a 13-year-old boy. Then she had the nerve back in the days. Had to get on TV trying to find out who's the daddy. That girl was going for 31 years old with 4 children. Shh. 31. The oldest one. Well, they trying to say that a teenager. She trying to claim that she got an older child that's 17. But the mama, her mother and father said no, she don't. She never seen the 17-year-old. So that telling me that she's running some kind of operation. She running a scam operation using young people allegedly. But they went to the house to look for the teenage boy. They went to that house and looked for that boy, and they couldn't find that boy. Of course, he ain't at the house. What they thought after what she did, you think a teenager got? You think that a teenager ain't got sense enough not to go back to their house? No, that teenager got their head on. I hope she won me. I hope she run. And then she got she had it going on with whatever she was doing. She had it going on. I ain't gonna knock it from her. She had it going on with whatever she do. But please leave Social Security alone. Cause the old people need their money. They need their money and they need the money on time. Old people who get Social Security don't need no tricks on the end of that Social Security. They need their money every month. They need their money every month. Don't do that. I'm glad I get a retirement check too. But that little change they give me on the Social Security, start scamming them people. Cause y'all making them mad. Please don't take it up. Whatever you do, Trump, don't take it out on us. Cause we ain't did nothing to you. But we did work for that money. People be working for Social Security. That's their money, y'all. They take out of your check. That Social Security money come out of your check. Hmm. I was just so blessed. I'm just so blessed that I have a retirement check. And then I have a little tiny little piece of Social Security check. But I appreciate my tiny little piece because them the days that I work. Those the days that I worked back in the days at Burger King. The jobs y'all don't want. Y'all don't want to work at Burger King, but you want to sit there and spend your grandmama money. Yeah, you don't want to work at Burger King. You don't want to work at McDonald's. You don't want to work at Wendy's. That's where the money at. That's the easiest money to make in the world is flipping burgers and being a cashier. Come on, y'all. That's good money. Shoot. Wish I knew how to. I know. All I did, I used to be a cashier back in the day. I used to be like, I be up there, hold up, pickers, hold up, ladies, special order, don't forget us. Have it your way. That what grandmama used to sing. I'm being nosy. That what grandmama used to sing back in the day. When Burger King, you used to have Burger King hat. We had the play hats on our head, y'all. I can't believe that woman did that. How you gonna call the police? That's just a guilt trip. What Betty Wright said, guilt, a guilt trip. She be on that guilt trip. That's what she on. Y'all, today is Friday. I act like I went to work today. Today Friday, y'all. Today is Friday. And it's gonna be a good day for you. Don't let nobody stop your day from being beautiful. Don't let nobody stop your day from being happy. If you smile, smile. They ask you what you smiling about because you're happy. Why you happy? Because you happy. Now what? I ain't got to explain that to you. Ain't that the truth, y'all? You ain't got to explain to nobody why you happy. But you know, when you do wrong, listen, y'all, when you make the when you, let me see, I'm trying to put it all in one. If you make that decision and choices to do what you've done in your lifetime, this is a big lifetime scam. Even the social worker went over that woman's house. Even if you make the wrong decision earlier in life, it's supposed to make you stop doing it. It's supposed to make you quit doing that. But if you don't have that willpower at that time to quit, then you got a real problem. Where you got to go get help. We are afraid. We are so our ego is so big. We don't want nobody to know that we got problems. But that is a problem. If you sitting up there got a business and telling people you on the internet telling people if you want to start your business, check me out, come to me, and you teaching them the wrong way how to scam people, that's the devil. So to not your children, y'all could have gave them to me, then I could have got them situated. Oh, get. I did it before. I did it before. She said I did it before they did it to me. Ain't nothing wrong with that one. Somebody knew what that woman, stock camper. Somebody knew what that woman did. Somebody knows she been doing this for years. But I feel so sorry when children can't. Oh, I'm looking at the spider wheel. I be looking for spider wheels. I feel sorry when you young and you can't talk, and the grown people they threaten you with their voices and you can't explain yourself just because you scared. Hey, baby, call grandmama, baby. Call auntie, cause she ain't scared of nobody. Mm-mm. Words don't scare me. Talking loud don't scare me. Mm-mm. Talking loud just tell me that you need to tone it down a little bit. Tone it down and start hiding in my bad ear. Hey, start yelling in my bad ear because I already can't hear it. It's no way in the world. And y'all, if you see, if you check this system out, this woman shouldn't have got away for years. This woman shouldn't have got away for years scamming the government. Internal revenue, y'all let somebody trick y'all like that. Really? Really internal revenue. All that money I had to pay y'all, so really I don't owe all that money, but I owe the money that the scammer scammed on y'all. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. So the money I make, and you take, and I have to pay it back. I can't enjoy no. I can't. That's why she had them kids. So y'all ain't picking up on that scam game that she did. She was having kids to work her operation. The more children, the more money. Girl, you can't slip me. I know the games. You can't strip me with the game, y'all. Player recognized game. Player done been there before. The player done been there before. And then you can trick me on. Can't trick the game on me, baby. New game don't even work no more. The new game just like a piece of just like some bubblegum. That new games that y'all, the new game that y'all got. Think y'all don't play somebody that ain't even nothing, no different than the game that we played back in the day. Y'all game ain't got nothing on our game. No, I ain't talking about like a game. Yeah. Can't trick old people. Old people way ahead of you. Don't let the age fool you. Cause the brain's still there, baby. Y'all think older people there because they 60. I'm 66. I'm glad to say I'm 66 and still got all my screws. I'm too young to not have my screws. It ain't over with because we 60 and 70 and 80 years old, 90 years. I got a cousin right now. Well, I don't know why we call her aunt, but she have a cousin. She 91 years old, y'all. That woman look good. Ain't she is fine. She don't even look 91. We don't age fast in my family. Mm-mm. She look good. I mean, this woman don't scam the government. How did she get past the government, Biden? See, Biden, that's your fault because you had all them people scamming back then. Now they can't get away with that mess. Now got Trump on their butt. I'm just saying. Don't be getting mad at me, y'all, because y'all can't scam no more. Yeah, y'all were doing everything when Biden was out there. Y'all were telling me, getting money all out my darn shit. Trump went up there and stopped that mess. Y'all all in my pocket. Now you mad at them. Give me my money. They don't like that though. They don't like that. Po teachers. Mm-mm-mm. Do y'all know that they don't do y'all know that they don't take out Social Security out on teachers, but they do take out retirement. We need a retirement and we need Social Security. They do not take Social Security out on us. And then we need a lot of money. We need a lot of money. But I ain't complaining. I'm gonna enjoy my money I got. I appreciate it, Lord. But yeah, y'all, she don't drove an hour. She drove hour. Just imagine you sleep in your bed. I'm a Baptist. I'm a Christian. I don't want to talk about all that. I'm a Christian. I don't want to talk about all that. I don't mix. Me and God has. We got the best relationship. I pray. Prayers. My prayers work with Him. Only person I need to answer to it. I ain't got to explain that. Ain't that right? You ain't got to explain. You ain't got to explain that to nobody, y'all. As long as you pray, pray. I don't want to talk about that. Cause when you talk about your what you call it? When you I don't get into all that. Talking about your what if I'm a Christianity, Baptist, whatever I am, that's just like politics. That's just like politics. So I'm just a person. I'm just a person that sit and pray and talk to the Lord. And if it weren't for the Lord, I wouldn't be here now. Right. We ain't talking about Christianity right now. We talking about our RS and how that girl scam. How that girl scammed the government. No, I'm not talking about no kind of Christianity. Mm-mm. I'm trying to get these mamas and daddies together. Let's pray on that. Let's pray on the mama and the daddies to get yourself together. And then you got the good parents out there. The good parents raising their kids right. But then they got to go to school. See, back in when my kid was going to school, I didn't want them to go to school. I wanted them to stay here and go do homeschool. So when my kids got older, they had homeschool. I didn't want my kids around no mess because I raised them differently. And since I was in this system, school system, I see what was going on. It don't be your children, it's who your children is around. And kids watch how other kids in the class get away with stuff and they can't. So they tense to act up. I see a lot. I seen a lot. I ain't got to lie that. Don't lie. You better ask. I with my mom and dad with him. They'll tell you. I don't want them ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you the truth. So don't ask me. I didn't want mine to go to school. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Cause y'all don't. Some people don't raise their children. They ain't. I got values in my life, ethical and values. I don't want my children around all that stuff. And then people, children coughing, bringing it at the school, bringing that stuff home to my house. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't care what y'all say. I sure was a funny at the mama. That's why my children had succeed in life now because of me. Children ain't got time for no bull mess. They at work now with the wife, the working, why the wife working, why they the one single working. For real, y'all. It's bad when you got good parents out there doing the best they can, and here goes Johnny. They got Johnny upside the head because Johnny did something that mama said if anybody do that. And I know it's wrong to tell your children if somebody hit them back. I know it's wrong to tell them, but I told mine. I said, tell the teacher, tell the principal. But I don't let nobody hurt you. Don't start nothing. Be ready to tell me the truth. When they come home and they be done told. And I got some beautiful children, boys and girls. Beautiful. That's why I try to encourage the beautiful young ladies to take care of themselves and the Hampson guys to keep moving, keep pushing, and do your thing. Y'all ain't gonna keep messing up my baby beautiful face and her beautiful skin. Mm-mm. I pushed too hard for that, baby. Say what you want to say. Say what you want to say. Once you be done came home and told mama everything, now when you wrong, you know I'm gonna get on you. But when you right, I'm gonna take up for you. But I know when you're lying. But I know when you telling the truth. Cause I know my children. Yeah, y'all said don't hit. It's wrong to tell your children to fight back. Shoot. Not these days. Not this century. Not this millennium. No, 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 no. People can't send their children. I heard about that little girl, pretty little girl, y'all. Somebody drugged that little 4 year, pulled her out of her house. I think the little girl was 5 or 6. Some old children, 11 and 13 and 9, took the little girl's hand. The mama dressed her so pretty, had pretty braids in her hair. Had her so pretty. They took that little girl's hand and took her out of her own little house. Took her to a field. And what they did to her, they put all their hair out up in y'all. Put all the braid out their little baby head. Just tore her up. Did everything in her. Everything. You hear me? I'm talking about middle-aged kids, elementary middle-aged kids. We got to protect our kids. We got to protect them. And we got to protect them. We got to. I'm so glad mine grown now, y'all. Now I ain't got to worry about the I don't have to worry about the other marriage couple, my other kid, because they don't play. They like their mama. They like their grandmama. Don't play with me about mine. I'm very nice. We don't start nothing. We mind our business. We're very peaceful people. We on our own time praying with God. I believe in Him. I know Him. I ain't got to explain that to nobody. I love Him. That's why I'm here. I've been here 25 years. My health been good. Okay. Yeah. Don't you? Yeah. I look like a bookworm. I sure do, don't with these big old glasses. Granny need the glasses to read. You know what? When I ain't never wore glasses in my life, and those people who ain't never wore glasses, they know what I'm talking about. I didn't need reading glasses till I turned 40. When I got in my 40s, that's when I had to get reading glasses. Thank you, baby. Shoot. Thank you, baby. Grandma knows she look good. She ain't yeah, I'm sweet. I like y'all. I like y'all though. See, y'all them people who see like my young kid. The youngest one I got is 30. I think he 30 or 31. Well, he 30. I can't keep up with that last one because he stayed in his 20s for a long time. But y'all remind me, my oldest one 46, and the other one 35, 33, 36. Y'all remind me of them. I miss talking to them like I'm talking to y'all. And I told them that I don't find me some good friends. We can talk, but we know how to be respectful in Joan. You know what I mean? It's not, these kids now, these folks now, they so sensitive. They so sensitive now, y'all. Y'all remember how y'all used to join us back in the days? Our brothers and sisters used to call us, my brother called me Tankhead. They used to pick at me all the time. They used to love to pick on me. And I was a crybaby during that time. I was a crybaby. They used to didn't want us to walk with them, y'all. My brother, them, they didn't want us to walk with. Our mama always dressed us so pretty. Had pigtails in our hair. Y'all know how they used to dress us back in the day. We were looking so pretty. And then now, now we growing up. Now we going to the elementary school. They like, wait till, we was talking about my grandma, they talking about, wait until we get up the street, then y'all come. Y'all gone to walk in front of us, because our brothers had to watch us. What? Y'all gone. And we be behind y'all. Gone. They didn't want us to walk with them. But baby, when we start going to high school, and they saw how fine their sisters was, and everybody on, oh, wait on us, wait on me. I said, no, you didn't want me to walk with you when I was in elementary school. Now I'm looking good. I was a slim Jim. Man, I got a picture of me. I got a picture of me running track. Let me I can hold on, y'all. By the way, let me show y'all this picture. I think I got this picture in there. You wouldn't think it's me because this is the biggest I ever been. I always been like 115, 120 pounds. Let me show y'all this fine Mamma Jamie. Move, camper. Move out the way. Let me see, y'all. I think, oh, y'all. Wait. I must have gave it. Where's my picture? God, I can't find it. Hold on, y'all. I can't find my picture. Somebody got it. Somebody got it. Look, I don't know who got my track and field picture. Y'all, I got to find out who don't snuck my darn track picture. I got a track and field picture of me. When I find it, it don't even supposed to be lost. Know how your children do. But I got nice fine. I was see, back in the day we were built like Coca-Cola bottles. Y'all don't know what a Coca-Cola bottle is because they don't make them no more. They don't make Coca-Cola bottles no more. We fine, baby. I was a little fine, little skinny something. Couldn't have no boyfriend though. My daddy didn't play that. My daddy was an Air Force man. Golly. But yeah, y'all, you know, scamming, leave the government alone. Please stop scamming the government. We don't need them to take our Social Security check from us. We don't need them to mess with our Social Security. Nothing. So far, ain't nobody mess with my Social Security. I ain't getting it. I ain't getting long. They don't mess with my retirement money. Just don't mess with my retirement money. Look, do what you want to do, but don't mess with my retirement money. A soldier, baby. My mom and daddy raised me. My daddy was the one that taught me the rips in the rope about a man and about life. Mama worked for the government. Daddy worked for General Motor and was in the Air Force. He ain't let her have no boyfriend. Even though I liked the boys when I was in school, I would call you my boyfriend when I get to school, but I couldn't mess with you. My brothers the boys could have girlfriends. But I appreciate that, Mom and Daddy. I appreciate what y'all did for me. Because I appreciate that I got all 5 of mine out of high school. I got all 5 of mine out the way. They doing real good, beautiful homes, y'all. Home look better than my home. My home look good. My 3-bedroom where they were raised up at. But now they got their own house. And I pray for them every morning. Every morning I get up. I pray for y'all on YouTube. I pray for people. Pray for the world. Because it's no way a mom, a real mother, can go an hour, can wake her kids up out of bed at 2:49 a.m. in the morning. Take them to a gas station. And you know how kids are. They crying. They don't want to wake up in the morning. You know how children. And then take them to a gas station an hour away from your house. Call the police. Take out 4 of your children, shoot it. Look at your kids and I couldn't do my children I couldn't do it, y'all. I couldn't. I would rather call somebody and tell, what's up, baby? To the point. I would rather call. Our egos are so high. There are so many people in the world afraid to tell you they had skeletons in their body. They did wrong. They dropped, they failed, and then they got back up. When I was young, doing right, I did. I was wild, but I was working though, looking good, taking care of myself. I kept a roof over my head. I would never hurt my kids. I was the top type. I didn't disrespect older people. Older people that have succeeded, done been through the rips and the rope. I sat down on their porch when I was 10 and 9, 11, 12, 13. And I talked to old people. And I told them what I want to do in life. And they used to tell me, if you fail in one thing, you can go to another thing, then another thing. But when you just get your education, and you don't hear people trying to influence kids to get their education no more. You can't do what mama and daddy did. They because mama and daddy didn't finish school. I know a guy, he left, he had to drop out of school. Mama had 10 children and a husband. He was one of the next to the oldest. 10 children. He dropped out of school. Very nice guy, because I married him. I should have kept him, but I was Miss Fast, a hot mama, ready to be around me, and ain't never been around no man, because my daddy was strict on them girls. And so he dropped out of school in the 10th grade. But he get a big Social Security check because the job he was doing painting cars, he learned from cars. See, don't drop out of school and sit down and eat your grandmama groceries. You can't drop out of school and sit there and worry your mom and daddy to death. Especially your grandmama and your grandpapa and mama, nana, whatever you want to call me grandma. None of mine did that, y'all. None of mine did that. I'm just saying I see it happen. Get you a job. Work at Burger King. Burger King made money. I worked at Burger King and was going to school. And had one child, so stop making the excuses. I finished college on time. I know when and where I hurt my kid. If it wasn't for my kids, I don't know where I will be right now. If it wasn't for my 5. 3 girls and 2 boys. I don't know what I would be at now, y'all. I don't know what, if it weren't for my kids, I don't know where would I be now. So that's why I don't understand what's going on. When you do wrong, you shame the devil. Everything ain't the devil's fault. It be you. But you got to blame someone. See, a lot of people wants to see their kid succeed. Some people don't want to see their kids succeed because they are not succeeding. They're not succeeding, so they don't want to see their children succeed. See, you doing good. Your career, you doing good with your career. You're a changed woman. You don't want to walk the same path your mama and your dad did. Even though I had a good path, you want to be better than me. Be better than me. Okay? Be better than me. A lot of folks don't want to see their children do good, because they ain't doing good. Thank you for the chat, the super chat, baby. They don't want to see their children do good. I see a lot of young girls do real good. I see a lot of young men taking care of their baby. Whoa. Oh, that is so sweet. That is. Whew. And I see a lot of young ladies taking care of their girl, fixing their hair, trying to teach them the right path. You remember when we were young, we used to, these teachers used to stare. I used to love my grandmama, y'all, spend out on my grandmama's house. I mean, it's my grandmama. Lady stayed across from my grandmother. It was a teacher staying in his house and a teacher staying in the house. You know what I did for money when I was a teenager? I washed the lady dishes and I dust. I cleaned her house up for her. And I used to say, why she got all this paper on the bed until I became a teacher. And paper be all over there on that side of my bed. And she used to say, don't touch that paper over there. Just work around that paper. Then I said, dog, that's why that lady. We used to work. Back in the day, we worked for our money. Ain't nobody gave us nothing. Mm. I love to see all 7 of mine doing well. Okay, don't. That's a good feeling. I'm proud of mine. Me too. I was a hard mama in this house right here. Y'all would want to get married. Y'all would want to get y'all a job. Y'all would want to succeed in life dealing with me. Because I didn't nobody give me nothing. Didn't nobody give it to me. I got it myself. When you don't want your own children to succeed, there's something not right. I want my kids to be so much better than that's what I just said. I know they will. That mama, everything to me. And those who don't fail, you'll be okay. It may take you 15 years. It may take you 20 years. You'll be all right. Get yourself together so you can live a healthy mind. See, a healthy mind keep a healthy heart keep a healthy mind. But when you got a lot on your mind and you don't do it wrong, and you don't get help for doing it, get help. I don't sit in AA meeting with my friends. I went to the AA meeting with my friend. I didn't have an alcohol problem, but I was taking a taste every now and then. But I enjoyed sitting there. I said, you want me to go with you? I want them friends like that. Ain't no shame in my game. I was down to earth. I didn't want to be around people who thought they were better than other people. That's just me. I want to help people. And I told my friend, you want me to go sit in the meeting with you? Because she didn't want to go at first. I said, I'll go with you. She said, you'll go? I'm like, yeah. It's a meeting. It's something that I can learn from. And I went with her to the meeting. And I enjoyed every bit of that meeting with her. And I hugged her. I mean, sometimes if you got a friend, support. That's right, support. We don't have enough of support system. So what you have to do, you have to find your own support system out here. You got to really know who loves you. It's so much fake love out here. Y'all got fake support until y'all got to find the right support that's going to support you. See, I don't want that. It ain't about no money thing on for YouTube for me. No, it's my system that I'm trying to get to a real down-to-earth system where this woman can come here and say, these people keep on blaming me, Lanita. These people keep on talking about me. I can tell you, I got to educate you. And then you got to educate yourself. At this time, our young people want everything like this. I Dream of Gina and Bewitched. They don't know nothing about them. Remember Bewitched used to do like this? I Dream of Gina used to be like this. Then the people that I wanted to be like. I thought this stuff was real. I want to be a I Dream of Gina. I want to be a Bewitched. Everything I want. And then when mama can't get it for you, then you're mad. Y'all got to find real love. Not fake love. It's so much fake love out here, and it's hard to search for that real love. But you should feel real love. Stop being desperate and work on yourself. There are some old shows I remember. Yeah, back in the day, Fred Sanford. I did on my short. I did Fred Sanford and Esther. I used to wake up looking at Martin and Gina, whatever name Gina. I used to love to watch Martin. Him, John, and Pam. And Pam remind me of me because my brother them used to pick at me. And I love Pam. I used to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning, going to work, getting dressed, getting the children ready, laughing in the morning with my mouth, hand on my mouth, trying not to wake up the children. Then they'll wake up, Mom, what you in here laughing about at 5 o'clock in the morning? Ed Martin, I'm just funny, y'all. I'm just. Did you ever live in Hillendale, Florida? No, but I've been down there. I've been down there. I like Florida. When I was down there, I got my family. I got some family children born down there. One of my daughters, and it's a different environment with their son. Do you believe that the problem has gotten so much worse since parents are able to take parents are able to parent their kids? It's the system that they uses for their kid. See, you got the one thing about it haven't got worse to me. It's just y'all got to put y'all boots on the ground while they like this. Y'all waiting too late. Parents now are waiting too late to take off with their kids. They got to catch them while they're a baby. They got to catch them while they 5, 6, 7. You got to catch them early and talk and love and nurture them. See, parents now are working and don't understand they got to do like me. You got to work and you got to still take care of your child. It's going to be hard. It's going to be don't have no more. Have them when you want to have them. You just can't live and have children. It's not hard. Did you ever know, meet a woman named Kitty? Kitty? Mm-mm. I don't know. I ain't been to Florida in a long time. I want to go. I want to go to my son football game, my grandson football game. I don't know. I ain't been to Florida in a long time. Need to get down there and see my grandson play football. But yeah, Jasmine, parents are afraid of their kids. I didn't play that when I say something, you talking back to me. And I know you talking back to me because I just heard, I told you to go in. Why I have to tell you to go in there and wash some dishes? See, I ain't play. I put my boots down early. I don't know. I ain't been to Florida in a long time. But yeah, I don't think that it's parents are unable to. Parents have to be careful these days. Parents got to be careful like we were. But see, we was a community. Back in the day, see, we was a community. It was worse than it was to me than it is today. To me, it was worse. It was most scared to what may happen, what might not happen. It's like if you pop your kids. I seen some stuff when you discipline. When I pop my children, they didn't feel it. But some of y'all, when you pop your kid, camper, they feel it. But mine's come from love. You got to build a relationship. These days, they're not building a relationship with their kids. They are passing the kids through school, and I'm not blaming the teachers. Y'all having babies for the money and the food stamps. Y'all just having kids. No, when I had kids, I planned mine kids from their daddy. I made said I want me a baby by that man right there. You have any? I know him. I seen him. He ain't never had no kids. And I said, you look like a good man. I want to be the first to have your first child. I didn't have no baby because you wanted me to have a baby. I had a baby because I was financially ready to have a kid because I'm getting older. I had one child when I was 19. Finished school. I was in school at 18, 19. I was running track. I was married too early. Too early. Didn't know what a married was, but I got married, get out of my mama's house. For real. And you know, it's a lady. He used to scare me back in the day when I would go to this motorcycle club. I was going to the motorcycle club, and y'all, I used to wear that hair in my head. I cut my hair short. My hair longer than this up on. Y'all seen my hair. I just don't pat it down. It was longer than this, and I used to wear weave in my hair. And this girl looked just like me. Everybody used to say, you look just like this girl. You got a sister? And then I said, yeah, but my sister don't come to no motorcycle club. She don't come over here. And y'all, that girl favor me. That was scary. Have y'all ever seen anybody that looked like you? That's some scary junk. And I sat down at the club like this, y'all, looking at that girl. I said, they say you look like me. I looked at her like this, like this. I said, they say you look like me. Then we start kind of like hanging together, but she wasn't the type that I should be hanging around. She wasn't the type. I told him, that's not me. Please don't get me confused with that woman. Please. If she got it going on and she got business by herself, that probably was me. I about business. I ain't playing. But my thing is, yeah, that girl was doing drugs and everything there, but she was looking good. But now I don't do drugs. I ain't never seen her do it either. But if it's somebody who ran track, now you know me on the softball field, cause I thought I was fine. I played softball all the way up to my 50s, and the only reason why I stopped, I can play now, but I had knee replacement, so I don't want to mess my pretty knees up. I don't want to mess my knees up because the doctor said, I asked the doctor, can I run track? Not run track, can I play softball now? He said, and I'm pigeon toe. He said, if you trip around them bases, I'm gonna have to go back in your knee. I said, well, this one knee, you ain't going back in my knee. No, I ain't going through that. So I didn't play softball. Oh, I'm about business, baby. I'm about business. I'm about that money. I'm about that money. I'm about that money. I'm about that paper. I'm about business. I ain't hanging with nobody who ain't got no kind of values. I don't fuss. I don't argue. I cheated. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. It just, I was young, you know. I was young and I love men. God, they were good looking. Just imagine your daddy didn't let you date when you in high school. And then so now when you get out of high school, you grown, you on left now, and you go men crazy. Oh shoot! I seen them good looking men. They had jobs, fine young men would look job, fine, smell good, keep themselves up, bought them dollar signs. I ain't bring nobody over here though. It was hard to get somebody in their house. It's hard when you raise your kids to be respectful. They go to school. These kids are so disrespectful. It shocked them. What scared me is I raised my boys to be caring, and they would take advantage of. Well, let me tell you something about that. Thank you, baby. But let me tell you about this young lady. See, well, hold up, y'all got sneak, and I want you to listen. It ain't nothing hard. It's almost like you giving up on your own kids. Listen to me. Listen to me for a minute. My children not only had fathers, a father, they had fathers. They had other men that sit down that I know that I can call to over here. Can you talk to Tony? Can I have a two boy? They were sweet. They were nice. But I'm saying that, see, it's different from back in the day. See, we had, y'all got to find, what you got to find, men, a real man. Not, I ain't saying find a boyfriend. There are real men out there that can sit down and talk to your son. See, I was a PE teacher. I had to talk to the boys and I had to hug them girls. I had to let them know how they mama, what their mama was trying to say. My children is no different than your kid, baby. But I had you to talk to my kids. See, it's another lady, it's other people talk to my children. And what the strange thing is, what that lady said to my daughter or son, it's the same thing that I said. They don't hear us. They hear us, but they're not listening to us. But when they find out that somebody else spoke to them and said the same thing you said, then they see a different picture. See, you got to let your son be around coaches. You got to find a man. You got to find coaches. You got to find leaders to talk to your sons and your children, because what you doing is right. But us telling them, they need to hear it from somebody else. See, I read, I did like you, I talk, but I had them in big sisters and big brother programs. My daughter had her big sister for a long time. She was a nice white lady, and my son had a nice white man for his big brother. I didn't care what color they was. I just needed somebody to help guide them. Then I had my brothers, my real brothers, like cool brothers that talk to my boys and talk to my girls. See, our kids are listening to us. They hear us, but they think we being hard on them. Let them hear somebody else tell them what you said. That's all you got to do. Let somebody, let me talk to them. Stop kicking the dad out for a welfare check. All you do still, okay. They great advice. Thank you. And you know what, Jasmine? Well, I'm about to get to what he just said, what Stephen just said, but I'm going to say what you're going to say. Football helped my son. Discipline. See, coaches like me, I was going to show y'all my flat, but I didn't want y'all to see my teach. I got one before I retired, one championship in 2016 before I retired in 2019. Take your son, put your son in some kind of activity. When you put them in activity, being a coach, I can discipline them. My boys, when I say my boys to my other folks' children, I take my boys on my track team. If your dad teacher said you did something, I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna hear your part. I'm gonna make that child understand what I'm saying. But see, mom, y'all don't let the coaches coach these kids on the sideline. Stephen, I'm gonna get with you in a minute. But y'all don't let the coaches coach these kids on the sideline. The first thing y'all say, don't jack on my son like that. Don't do that. But see, we was the type of parents like, he can't hurt him at that football stuff on. Now I had to tell one coach, my baby he was like 6. Well, he's a big 6-year old. Or was he 7? Had a big head like his mama. That man put a little bit of little tiny helmet on my son's head. And I said, then he hit it and knock it down. I said, don't do him like that. Take that damn little bit of helmet out my son's head. Don't hit my son's head like that. So me and another lady got into it. I said, that's my child. I'm paying for this. Give him another helmet. Order him another helmet. Don't push that on my baby head like that. When you hit his head like that, I felt the pain. But y'all got to let these coaches coach. Let the coaches coach your kids. If you got a good teacher, let that good teacher. Y'all, soon they do y'all child like this. Who you talking to, boy? You won't be talking to your mom. Y'all be like, not that. Now go to Stephen. Thank you, Jasmine. Now, Stephen said, stop kicking the daddy out for a welfare check. All you do is, they are with the coaches. You have to let them be. That's right. When them boys be with them coaches, or when them girls be let me coach the kid. I used to tell my parent, I'm not gonna do nothing to hurt them. What I do out there on that track, I can do better at him with them than they can in that building. The assistant principal know I can discipline. I don't have to yell at them. They already know what to do. And then when I see that I got to keep talking to you, they want me to discipline them. Kids want discipline. Let them coaches discipline them kids, and you sit down and enjoy the game and start get out your feelings. Get out of your feelings and let that man, him jacking on that boy like that ain't doing that, but they make him tough. Now, Stephen said something. Stephen, if the man doing good in the home, if the baby daddy doing good in the home, mentally, physically, and emotionally, understand what he's saying. If he ain't doing what I'm talking about the man who's doing what he's supposed to do, not just working, but doing what he's supposed to do, talking to the kid, not checking on him, not hitting on him and stuff like that, but talking to him, not going against you, whatever. But there are women that do put their man out for checks and money. But I don't too much know about them kind of women. But men, y'all can't just attack the woman. It's a lot from Stephen for what you said. It's a lot of good men out there doing the right thing. And our focus is supposed to be on the kids. And the healthy heart, healthy mind is for us so we can be able to nurture them. Y'all got to communicate. So what Stephen's saying is it's a communication problem. It's a communication problem. Y'all don't communicate. It's a lot of relationship where the man don't even say nothing. The lady don't even say nothing. Y'all, I get quiet. I don't talk. The only reason why I'm talking about this YouTube. I got to talk. My grandson is not in a sports, but he doing just as good. Band, my children in the band. See, band, activity, robotics. Put them in activity. My children in band. My children play soccer. My children run track. I kept them when this season ended. I put them in something else, y'all. I didn't have the money to do it, but I talked to a lot of kids ran track with me. Didn't have no money. But I had my kids to help me with my team and some of the parents. And we helped to let the children help with a sponsorship. We helped write it out. I was donated some money for my girls' track high school track team. Cause the man came out there and saw me working with them girls and said I was doing a beautiful job. You'll be surprised. I think that, hey, baby, I think that we need good coaches. There are good coaches out there. There are good people out there. But their way of discipline, you got to give it to them. But if y'all gonna sit out there and try to tell the football, see, you can't tell me what to do on my track team. I'm the coach. I'm not gonna do nothing to hurt your son, but I see what your son doing, and so what another thing what coaches do that y'all parents don't know when they in the recreation center, y'all take y'all kids out of school sports and put them with the recreation center. Y'all, the coach, because I had kids on my track team ran summer track. But one girl had one of the worst attitudes I ever seen in my life. She thought because she was so good, I needed her. But baby, the way I train, I don't need you. So when she found out, okay, you said, okay, hey baby, hey y'all. But when she found out that, oh Lord, I'm with a coach now. She don't play. She train. I train. I had a good program run. We don't just run track. It's a program called grades. Grades is my first priority. Respect from your parent is my first priority. Trust. You got to be able to trust me. If you ain't got none of that, and discipline. If you don't want none of that, then don't. They gonna get cut from my team. I don't care how good they are. And I had a lot of parents had to beg me to put their daughter, but no, your daughter, just because your daughter can run that 400 good, I got all my girls on my track team can run a 400. I don't need her with that bad attitude because she didn't like me, the girl, middle school with an attitude. Y'all, I put that girl on my, first of all, before I put her on my team, since she didn't want to train the way I trained different. I trained to put them on another level mentally, getting ready for college, high school, because that's where I came from, high school coaching. High school coaching different from middle school, but by me coming from high school to middle school, I had to get them ready for high school. So I deal with a lot. Grades are important. Parents are important. Respect. And y'all, I had headaches, blood pressure going up, and these ain't my kids. But I did it. And I did it out of love. Let these coaches. Now you got some coaches, if y'all they need to get certified. They need to have certified coaches. And what I mean by that is taking classes. Because ain't no favoritism here. Everybody ain't no sprinter. You think you can run that 100 meter? You no. Everybody want to be this and everybody want to be. No, everybody can't be no quarterback. Everybody can't be a wide receiver. Everybody can't be the drum major. Everybody can't be the captain. See, you got that. What we got to do now, it's so hard to trust people. So it's going to be up to the parent to find people to trust. See, it's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on in y'all face. Hey, babe, what's up, T-Money? What's up, KK said? Kid, the days are too grown. Talking back. Thank you. They know it all. Let me tell you something. I didn't kick the dad out. It's that. Oh, no. You know your dad. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. And it scared my girl. My girl's the oldest. My son a little used to be a little bit little, so I thought the boy wasn't gonna grow in middle school. I thought he like it gonna be a geechee. I thought that boy wasn't gonna grow, y'all. But he was tough though. He played football in the band. But when he got in the ninth and the 10th grade, I heard him talk bad to me. I let the first one go, act like I ain't here cause I was tired. Parents, we be tired. Well, we need to get up out our butt. We be tired. We be tired. Let me tell you something. He's in the ninth or the 10th grade. I don't know what. He says, my children, we used to have meeting, y'all, on Wednesdays. We used to have Bible study on a different day. We just me and my children. My children and I. The meeting's supposed to be, you can tell me anything, say anything you want to say, what I'm doing wrong. Tell me about myself, what I don't do and don't do. The circle cannot talk back. I cannot talk back. Then it's your turn. Then it's your turn. Then we'll come back around and speak. They get everybody out. They said I was too nice to this person, to that person. That was my chairman said. I let this person do that. I listened. Hmm. I didn't say they were wrong. I didn't say they were right. I was just listening. I was too nice. But when my son said something smart to me, y'all, when he's in the 10th grade, I jumped out that bed and I politely went in the other room. And I don't know what God gave me all that strength from. I like to jut him up. Me and him about to tear that hallway up. we were wrestling out there. We were wrestling out there in the hallway. But y'all, deep down in my heart, it hurt me because that's my oldest son. Like I said, three girls first. They were like, Mama, y'all stop. Y'all stop. Oh, that was so cute. But I was like, that hurt me. I like, when I tell you to do something, stop talking back to me. I run this and I did da. And he left and he walked. Do y'all know I cried? He made me mentally tough, but I was hurt on the inside. So I like, oh my God, deep down in my heart, I'm like, oh, I ain't tell him. I like, oh my God, where my son is? What I say? What I do? Did I do right or wrong, Lord? Then I called him back in there. I sat him on the side of the bed, and I had to talk to him like I'm talking to y'all. And I apologized to him. I did apologize. I said, but when your mama tell you to do something, you need to do it. Because I'm not going to tell you nothing wrong. I love y'all. I don't want to see y'all like him making mistakes. I him doing things that you don't supposed to. Now, give me a hug. Now, you owe me an apology, too. Because we shouldn't have did that. And he apologized to me. But deep down in my heart, I just snapped. He took me back in the days when I was a young girl. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because I didn't do that to my mom and dad. I didn't talk back. I didn't talk back. If we talk back, you better make sure they didn't hear you. But me, that day, we ain't had no more problems. But if I get that boy said, "Ah, my mama crazy," I ain't playing. Mm-hmm. So it's just y'all got to build the community because it's so many different folks in your community. You don't want to deal with everybody. You see what your neighbor do. You know who your neighbors are. You need to talk to somebody. But for that lady to go an hour drive to a gas station on the phone with the police Why she do that to her children. And said, call her own babies the devil. Call the police the devil. What do it make you? What does it make her? You got caught. It ain't the devil's fault. You got caught. Y'all got this. And I wish we had homeschool back in the days. I was trying to get them in homeschool. They were charging. They were going to charge us. I didn't want my children to go to school, y'all. I didn't want them around nobody else because I didn't want the way I was raising them. Because we had values and my beliefs. Our beliefs are different than other folks. I don't play that. Look, you letting that child talk to you. If y'all, what you want the teachers to do? Teachers can't discipline your kid. The police can't discipline your husband. I don't know, BP. Wade in the water, in the water. Children wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. That's true. Y'all don't give up on y'all kid. That's your kid. Women are bringing, don't do that. Stop bringing all these pressure. When you bring kids in the world, your financial has to change. Finance, kids. If you ain't got them, leave them. Wait till you get them, bring them. If you ain't got them, leave them. Don't worry about the system. Stop depending on the system. See, in Georgia, up here where I'm from, in Atlanta, they broke down all the projects and left one or two up. They tore down the projects and put some of them family on Section 8 where they have to go to work. They tore down the projects. But when I see some of these states that y'all living in, they didn't tear down y'all projects. Why they still got some of y'all projects up? Tear them mother sucker down. See, what they did was made the people in Georgia find out they need to work. You need to work. And stop depending on the system. Stop trying to scam. Go get you a job. What's wrong with you getting a job? See, that scamming gonna get caught up with you. And then when the scamming get caught up with you, then you're gonna say it's the devil. There ain't no devil. That was you decision. That was your decision. And you deal with the consequences. But don't put me in your consequences. Don't put me in your consequences. And y'all, these days, the part of Texas that I live in, the projects are torn down. Yeah, they got to tear them down. They got to tear them projects down. And then what tripped me out, the United States got to get back together. That's a different topic. Because y'all bringing people in the world don't even like us. That's another topic. But it ain't their fault. I see this system, how they treat people in different area of Atlanta. I know them people, when I used to be a school crossing, when I retired, y'all, I did school crossing guard. Shout out to the school crossing guard. I'm out there with a big old yellow jacket. Yellow gloves. Yellow, yellow, yellow. And then you like to hit me when I'm trying to protect a baby across the street? And if I wasn't alert like I was, see, we be out there early in the morning, school crossing guard, be out there early in the a.m. when the dog car like to hit me. And that little baby, she loved to run across the street, let the girl be with her brother. So happened that little boy, that her older brother was holding her hand. She could have got hit and I could have got hit. And the lady got her children in the car, gonna drop her kids in the back of the school. And she dropped past me and she said, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. I wasn't paying attention. And you know me, with my big eyes, I was like this. That's I don't even know why she talking to me. That lady like to hit me with that baby. Somebody else's child that I'm trying to protect. And you're not paying attention. I had to leave that job. I did that job 5 years. And there's no social security. I left that job. My life ain't worth nobody hitting me. Then a police officer took up for one of the police officer took up for me. Cause a car like to hit me. Again, well, I'm trying to protect somebody else's children. Every job I did will deal with kids. I'm a protector for those kids. It's a shame. I always pray. Pray. Man, me too. Before you Man, I be praying. I pray when I hit that floor before I get out that bed. I pray for the school. I pray for the children, the parents. I pray, pray, pray. And y'all, I see stuff out there early in the morning. When I was doing the school crossing, that's after when you retire, you still want to work. So I didn't want to teach no more. So I said, let me go and work with the kids, crossing the kids. But I thought they get Social Security. That's what I was trying to get. Even though I get a retire, I'm just greedy old money like that. So car like to hit me in front of the police. Police got on that man so bad. And I used to tell them children, stop running across, stop when I'm right here, please, baby. Please, when you come walk up. And y'all, you got to keep talking to the chillins these days. Y'all don't know how many years I went through telling them kids, stop on the corner right there. Stop playing like you tricking me that you're going to cross the street. See, that's all. Shemaine, I want security, real security. I had to make me some money because I ain't have my side piece money is my side piece money. This ain't where I make my side piece money. I need to get back into United States track and field. Them kids out of line at home. Yeah. And in the public. I remember I had to tell the kids, y'all, the elementary school kids, especially them 5th graders, they about tall as you and me. I said, stop tricking me like you're going to keep walking. And I'm not going to keep telling you that. I'm going to go in there and talk to that principal because my job is to stop them on that corner. And they'll take one step in the street. One step, you could get hit by a car. I can't help them into children like I'm just used to safety. That's where I came from, safety manager. I'm doing everything a parent don't have to worry about while they at work. Parent can't work without you calling them. And some of y'all know how y'all children is. You can't do nothing with them, then you want somebody else to do something with it. Teach can't even teach. But I tell you what, I show love when it comes down to teaching. I don't believe in hitting my kids as this. That's right. You can talk to kids. Talk. Y'all, see, you know what? You know what the problem is, just me? The problem is parents don't listen to their kids. They don't, their children. They don't. The child trying to tell you what happened. But not you. I'm talking to the world. When I talk to the world. When your children trying to talk to you, why you cut them off? They didn't even finish telling you what happened. You asked them what happened, and you said, "Tell me the truth. Tell me what happened." They was trying to tell you what happened, but you so in a hurry, in a rush to get to the point. Let them talk, and you listen. We don't listen to our children. The teacher's not always right. You're not always right. We got to hear what they saying, and if they told on themselves, why you help them? Talk to them. Talk to them. Because the first thing they saying, don't nobody listen to me. Hear what they saying. Listen. Just listen. Sometimes it work. Sometimes you got to put it there. You got to put the list. They lie. You know what, Robert? I don't have some lie on me, Robert. I don't have some while I'm at work lied on me because I didn't want them around me. I want your child ain't got no business sitting up on me unless they in my class. Why is your child don't know me? She just got in the 6th grade. Why is she coming to me? And I so love kids come to me like that, y'all. And I said, well, baby, y'all don't need to come in the gym to see me. Go to your class. They'll leave the cafeteria. They're supposed to go to their class. This middle school. Don't come to me no more. I had to beg kids, don't come to me no more. Don't come into my class. Go to class so you won't be late, so you won't say that you came to see me. And then the mama wanted to fight me. Kids about that's right. That's what we had a Bible study class hard at our house. I, the mama wanted to fight me, y'all, because I didn't want her child to come around me. Oh, so you the teacher that told my daughter that she's not in my, I had to get the girl out my class, y'all. I don't know why that little girl was attached to me. I don't know her like that. She was attached to me. I ain't like that. That scared me. She was attached to me, y'all. And when they in school, go to your class. So they took the girl, since the mama was mad at me, and we had to have a little meeting. No, baby, your daughter. I told the mama. I said your daughter love me. For some reason, I don't know her, but I'm talking nice, and she just in the sixth grade. How she get attached to me? And so we got her. We talked to the little girl, y'all. The little girl stopped coming into the gym to see me. She came again. I told the other coach, there she go. Please tell her to stop playing with me. So they took the girl out of my class and put her in the other teacher class. Now she can't get no attention from me. Then when she got in the 7th grade, I'm the only health teacher in middle school. I got out the gym and went to teach health because my minor is health education. I love health, teaching health. And she was in my health class. So I make my health class fun, learning fun. If somehow, y'all, that same little girl, I had just had my knee surgery. And I'm the type, don't like to be out of work, but had my knee surgery. And when I got there, the little girl, she was in her group. And she want that one-on-one connection with me. And I talked to her. I said something. She called her mom on the phone. This same little girl, y'all, this is 2019. So we went, I was standing outside talking to the police officer. I could talk to men, because men, we be, we be talking about some stuff that a lot of women can't deal with coaches. You know, a lot of women, women like me are coach, and the police officer, we could talk. We could talk that kind of talk, but not getting offended. So I'm out there talking to the police officer, in front of the school, because I ain't had no class. We had field day, giving them a break. I seen the lady when she went past me. But remember now, I've been gone because I had a knee replacement. Been gone for like 3 months. She came back outside, young mother, that same little girl who I'm telling y'all about. Mama, who already done cussed the assistant principals out. Asked for me. This my last year, y'all, to retire. 2019. She came out there in my face. She went past us. I seen her, but I don't know her. So she went past us. And she came out there with me and the officer, while the officer had his leg propped up, talking. We were talking junk. She said, "Are you Coach Gill?" "Yeah, I'm Coach Gill." "Oh, so you the one told my daughter?" I said, "Excuse me, ma'am. Please don't put your hand in my face. Please. But you the one that da you told my daughter da. I'm listening. I'm listening to the mom. I'm looking, y'all. I'm tripping. I'm tripping and I'm looking. It's a park across the street from the school. Don't remember that. This is my last year. Y'all got to stop getting up in people's face when they are doing their job. Stop doing it. So I'm listening to her, what she's saying, and I'm like, and I said something. So he told her, the officer told her to stop talking loud. When he told her to stop talking loud, she said, "But yeah, you know how that is." So I'm listening to this lady. So I said, "Ma'am, she got to do what she's supposed to do in my class. She can't tell me what to do." And so she went off, and then I looked across the street, y'all, at the park, but I had to stay professional. I said, "Don't do it, coach. Don't do it. Don't do it, coach. Don't say that. Don't. This lady is a felony. This lady is a felony. She in my face." And he told her, the officer, "Ma'am, you know you're a felony. You're supposed to be." No, she said it. "I'm a felony." I said, "Really?" So I really can be dirty. I could have pressed charges and sued that woman. She don't even supposed to be on that property talking to me like that. She got a record. I didn't do that. God told me, "This your last year, coach. You ain't got to be bothered with it no more." Teachers passed me and said, "Coach, I'm proud of you." Cause y'all, that been to me. In high school, she would have had it going on. We would have had words to word. Middle school, I would like I don't want these babies to see all this stuff up here. I just look. I just look. So the next time the girl had to come to my class that day, I didn't treat that baby no different. I didn't. She's in the 7th grade. She's going through puberty. Puberty. I didn't mad at that daughter. I didn't wasn't mad at her daughter because I deal with children every day. They do go home and lie. Go back to what you just said. Who that said? Robert said children lie. The girl lied to her mom because she want my one-on-one attention that I can't give to her. I got to give it to everybody children. Everybody child. I got to, all 40 kids. I got to get all 40 kids attention. I just can't get all the attention to just your child. That's why y'all hear me say in the chat, I'm not doing that one-on-one thing. I'm talking to everybody. When I talk, I speak to everyone. I don't do one-on-one. I can't. I can't. So my thing is, I could have been a low a teacher, a coach that mistreated that girl, her daughter, but I didn't. So that freaked the daughter out because I wasn't mad at her when she came to my class. No, I didn't treat her different. No, it's a kid. She's a child. She liked it me. Maybe she used to stay with her grandmama. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what it is about me. It's just kids connect to me. They're like a. Why they connect to me like that? Why they like a magnet? They talk to me. They come around me, y'all. They want to. I mean, I want to break. But my thing is, you got to know your child before you come off on somebody. I never been that kind of woman, a mother, but I want my children to pass that math class. Sometimes they do pick at your kid. Sometimes they don't. You got to fight that battle positively. And tell your child respect, y'all. Respect. Respect goes a long ways. Respect goes a long ways. If you give respect, you receive respect. But if you see somebody, if you see young people out of control, that ain't a good time to say nothing. You got to find the right time to say something to them. When you're upset, you can't talk to nobody then. You got to listen to them and let them spill it all out. Oh, sister, man, you from? Well, nah, my dad was Air Force. My dad was in the Air Force. What's up, Theresa? My dad was Air Force, honey, military, honey. And my daughter was military. And my daughter, my 146, my daddy, Air Force. You talking about my granddad or Air Force? Military living. That's what we went through, military. Couldn't leave hair in the brush. When I stayed with my dad, it was like I was in the Marines, in the Air Force or something. Georgia, it was yes, sir. No, ma'am. And my children, they don't cuss around me, y'all. If my kids, they'll say, now my oldest daughter, the 146, was in the Army. She taught them how to fold their clothes up. She fold their clothes up. She disciplined them. I had some, when they didn't do right, they go stay with her. She'll put them like military. Thank you. My people used to live in Memphis, and they moved to Athens back in the days when Martin Luther King, when they were doing all that in Memphis, my Memphis, Tennessee. My cousins were raised up there, and they left Memphis from back in the days with Martin Luther King, and went down to Athens and lived down there. They spoke different from us. They was they were good people though. Artists. I'm scared. I'm scared to get in a relationship Because right now I'm in peace of mind. I'm in a peace of mind. I don't like to argue. I don't like to fuss. I like to laugh. I like to have fun. I'm scared of relationship. When I go, I ain't gonna even tell you which way I want to go if I get in a relationship. I want to. I don't know where that. It's. I just scared. I'm scared. I'm a good woman. I like fun. I like to have a good time. I don't did all that. I don't did everything. No, 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 no. He didn't break my heart. Did nobody break my heart? I don't let nobody break my heart. I got my heart broken. I didn't believe it was true when I was like in my 30s. I didn't believe breaking your heart was true. Whew. But I needed that punishment because I wasn't no good girl in my 20s. So ask the Lord, keep your peace, Queen. Show do, Teresa. But yeah, he ain't broke my heart. There's no man break my heart. Nobody break my heart. But back in the when I was like 30, my heart got broken because I gave my heart to a person and it wasn't what I need. But now other than that, that was when I was 30. I don't need nobody. I need Jesus. Come on, artists. It's not about you and I on here. I need Jesus. I just like my peace. I like people. I like people now. I like me. I like me some men, boy. I like to have a good time. I like to have a good time. See, there you go. See, I don't want to when a man come to me, I don't want his mind to be in the gutter. I want his mind to be business. I want his mind to be about that. Hey, show me. I don't all the other physical stuff like that. I need a check. Whew. I'm a beautiful person. But I just want to say, love your children, people, especially women. Men, love your children. Protection. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Protect your space. Pray. Prayer help. Those who've been through something, there's life out there. You can change. Men who've been through something, you can change. Women that been through something, you can change. But if you don't, you can't make good changes being around people who don't want to change because you got values and your kids respectful. Why you got your kid around some disrespectful children? See, when you go by that house, see, I've been here 25 years when they was in elementary school. When I bought the home, I went at night. I had choices to pick a home. Since I got belief, values, in ethical, in this, I make good decisions and choices. Listen to older people. I've never been disrespectful. I'm good about apologizing. So, what I do is, I went all the different neighborhoods at night to find a house for my home for my kids. Cause we stayed in an apartment, but I didn't get no sleep in the apartment. I got to sleep and you walking on my head making that noise, man. And then I got to go deal with children the next day. Then I ain't sleep. I can't take it out on the children. You don't supposed to bring your job home. You don't supposed to bring what happened on your job. You don't supposed to bring it home. And by me being single and was doing good with my kid, I had a routine. And if I see it ain't gonna work, I get rid of you, just like Bewitched. I don't play games. I cut you loose real quick. I walk up if I'm having a conversation with you. If somebody come in that conversation wrong, I say I'll talk to you later. That's just how respectful I am. I don't argue. I don't have time. I'm in a peace of mind now. I raised them children and they turned out to be good because I had other good people to help raise them too. See, it take a village to raise kids, but y'all don't want that. What's up, Houston? Y'all don't want the village to raise your kid because y'all picking the wrong village to raise your kid. See, most of my kids that I raised, when I say kids, y'all, I'm talking about all the kids that I used to teach. They on Facebook. They got children. I still go on there. I say, "Oh, look at your baby. Look at your son. Look just like you." I go on Facebook and I speak to my 30-something-year-old and my 40 and my 20-year-old. I want to catch up with some of my students who are in their 20s. I got to run back up to. I got to see them again. I had to get rid of him, God. I had to get rid of him. I'm trying to talk to my people. He trying to meet him a woman. I ain't got see that's what I'm talking about. That control stuff. Want to help people. The bond between mothers and her son is like no other love. Right, right, Jasmine. I ever experienced. Right, and they love your sons. Love you too. Nobody wants to be in the streets. People call and tell me they are bored. I ain't never in my life been. Oh, what? I like you, Jamie. Jamie, I ain't never bored. I love my naps. When I leave here, I'm gonna make me some videos. I can do what I turn my music. I turn on Key Sweat. I turn on my Key Sweat music, like my mama used to put on Aretha Franklin. I ain't never bored. It's so much I can be doing. Hmm. Turn my music on. Sometimes I get my dogs at dawn. She waking up at 11 o'clock in the morning with Key Sweat. I said, sometimes I forget the radio lady name, Siri or whatever her name is, Alexa. I forgot Alexa's name was Alexa. I called her Siri. She didn't say nothing. She didn't answer me. So I said, "Oh, what the darn thing name is?" And then it's Alexa. I said, "Alexa, play Free Key Sweat." And Key Sweat get on there and start singing. I started acting like I'm in love, but I'm in love with me. I'm in love with me. I'm in love with me. I ain't never bored. They used to want me to go out all the time, Jamie. And they said, "Why you always sleep so much?" I said, "Because I want to. I wanna chill." That's real love. That's right. I want to take me a nap. I want to get up and eat and look at TV or walk if I want to. I want to do what I want to do. I ain't never bored because I love me. Ain't nobody tell me about me. I ain't trying to find nobody. These folks on the internet trying to find somebody. I don't want nobody. I ain't say I'm looking for nobody. Why you mad at me? Because I say I ain't looking for nobody. Mm-mm. 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 You ain't about to drive me crazy. Buddy. Mm-mm. You ain't about to drive me crazy. I'm good. They used to come pick me up. Talking about you ain't gonna do nothing. They been doing me like that ever since I was 18 years old, 19 years old. I used to look at the Braves games. I look at NASCAR. I went to sleep this morning watching emergency talks. Okay, baby. Be safe and thanks for everything you do. Um I used to I was on the looking at Highway Patrol early this morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, with the laptop on my stomach, y'all, sleep with my glasses on. I want to do what I want to do. It's time for me to do what I want to do now. It's time for me to do what I want to do. It's time for me, and I deserve to do what I want to do. Ain't nobody drive me crazy. He said, "You got the key to the reason." I'm happy. I'm happy. Whew, whew. And I ain't, like, what's wrong with me? I ain't got to have nobody. One man told me, said, he don't want to be single. I like, why? You want to drive somebody crazy. That's what you want to do. If I meet a rich man, if I'm not a rich man, if I meet a decent man, God knows it a blessing. It's okay, but I ain't looking for nobody who mind in the gutter. That's all the reason why you want me, because your mind in the gutter. I ain't got time for that, honey. I put myself in the gutter. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all long. I want to tell my subscribers, I appreciate y'all. I'm about to charge this phone up, make me some TikToks, and put on me some good music. Star Camper, you want to tell the people, hey, tell the people. Oops, excuse me, y'all. Tell them back. Tell them back. I want to get your eye checked. Something about that eye right there. Camper said, hey, Camper want a treat. Let me see what you said, baby. Uh, I t- it took me 48 years to figure it out, me too. But I am here and bet it's going to take a miracle. Yeah. Okay, Jada. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Okay, then I love y'all. Y'all be good. Love yourself. All the other stuff, let it walk. I'm out, y'all. Peace.